A lot of people don't like politics. Once you get past the BS, though, it can be quite entertaining. Here's a few examples that I found humorous.
And I can say this as a father of 3 kids. Chris is the only dad I know who goes shopping at the Baby Gap and flashes his AARP card for discounts.
I know you ain't supposed to laugh at old people for falling down, but damn, this is the United States president.
I'm the only Irishman you've ever met who's never had a drink.
Telling him to do it doggy style. Telling him to do it doggy style.
This dude right here, he's going around on his campaign rapping Eminem's Lose Yourself.
A lot of politicians went to see the floodwaters to view them. Barrack went down to walk on it. I want to thank you, Barrack, for being here and joining us mere mortals tonight. Now, Barrack did say, and I want you to know I was there, he said, I will not run for president in 4 years. But he said nothing about 3 years, 2 months, and 11 days.
Did President Trump actually tell people to drink bleach to fight off coronavirus?
By injection inside or almost a cleaning, because you see it gets on the lungs and it does a tremendous number on the lungs, so it'd be interesting to check that.
Or maybe if you drank bleach, you may be okay.
Hillary and I go way back. I've known her for at least 15 or 16 hairstyles. I try to edit that, Hillary. I don't know why they made me put it in there. But I want to dispel one myth about Hillary Clinton. She does not spend a lot of time on her hair when you take John Edwards into consideration.
And it's upsetting because, you know, if you care about the English language, you want someone you like and respect to use more than 7 or 8 words. And what he didn't tell you was about a conversation I overheard between Rahm and Bill Sapphire. I only heard Sapphire's end of it, but it went something like this. Rahm, I just don't believe there's a big readership for a column called On Foul Language. No, Rahm, I don't do the etymology of 4-letter words. No, Rahm, even if you string several of them together, they're still 4-letter words. And no, Rahm, it doesn't change anything if you put mother in front of it all.
Did you use the word smart? So you said you went to Delaware State, but you forgot the name of your college. You didn't go to Delaware State. You graduated either the lowest or almost the lowest in your class. Don't ever use the word smart with me.
I've known Bill a long time. I was going to say I've known Bill since he had hair, but I think I don't ever know Bill when he had hair. Bill Daley has to live every day with the fact that he has a more successful brother. Of course, Bill's place in history was secured in the 2000 presidential election when he engineered the largest winning margin for a losing campaign.
Some Republicans want Medicare and Social Security to sunset. I'm not saying it's a majority. Let me give you, anybody who doubts it, contact my office. I'll give you a copy. I'll give you a copy of the proposal.
They say it is a tradition for the person being roasted to show he's a good sport by making fun of himself. Folks, that tradition stops tonight.
Good job. Some people don't do a good job. With you,
Go ahead.
they
You
say-
get the, wait a minute. You get the final word, Mr.
Well, it's hard to get any word in with this clown.
To my friend, Senator Dodd, one of the most inspiring men I've ever known, the ultimate optimist. If you don't believe me, consider the fact that he began his career in Congress during the Ford administration and just had his first 2 kids. Now that's a definition of an optimist. Before his long, distinguished career as a columnist, Bill worked for Richard Nixon, which I guess makes him among Republicans today a liberal. I mean, look, when you think about, look at Bill Sapphire's career. Worked in the Nixon administration as a speechwriter. Worked at the New York Times as a leading columnist. Now at the Dana-Farber Institute for the mind and still working hard. Of course, he has to. Under President's Social Security plan, he has to do that. Let's just say we're used to unusual outcomes.